Smash Online. We're so glad that you're all here.
Jump in the live comment section and let us know you're watching. Also, remember to turn on all comments so you can see what everyone is saying.
Well, guys, we have been doing this online thing for a while now, it seems. And so this week we decided to do something brand new that we've never done to kind of creatively mix things up. But instead of just telling you what we did, I want you to see it for yourself. Check this out.
Worship our King. Come, let us bow at His feet. He has done great things. See what our Savior has done. See how His love overcomes. He has done great things. God, you do great things. Oh, hero of heaven, you conquer the grave. You free every captive and break every chain. Oh God, you have done great things. We dance in your freedom, awake and alive. Oh Jesus, our Savior, your name lifted high. Oh God, you have done great things.
Through every storm, you'll be faithful forevermore. He has done great things, and I know you will do it again. For your promises, yes and amen.
He has done great things. God, you do great things. Oh, hero of heaven, you conquer the grave. You free every captive and break every chain. Oh God, you have done great things. We dance in your freedom, awake and alive. Oh Jesus, our Savior, your name lifted high. Oh God, you have done great things.
Hallelujah, God, above it all. Hallelujah, God, unshakable. Hallelujah, you have done great things. Hallelujah, God, above it all. Hallelujah, God, unshakable. Great things, I've done great things.
Oh, hero of heaven, you conquer the grave. You free every captive and break every chain. Oh God, you have done great things.
We dance in your freedom, awake and alive. Oh Jesus, our Savior, your name lifted high. Oh God, you have done great things.
You have done great things. God, you do great things.
and so fun. We hope you guys love that and sang along with us during that song. These are different times, but we wanted today to feel a little more familiar, and it was so good to get to sing all together.
Yeah, and we are also doing something next week that we haven't done yet. We want to kind of be doing some new things, and so next week, instead of Smash Online on YouTube at 2 p.m., we're going to have a Zoom call all as a group. This is going to be an amazing time where we can all just come together and see each other during this time as well.
Yeah, we'll send out some more details about this Zoom call this week, but for now, we want to welcome you again to another week of Smash Online. We didn't meet last week because of the holiday, but we hope you all had a good Easter.
Yeah, and probably a lot of you remember that right before Easter, we were in the middle of a series that we were calling the 5 F words. And in this series, we're talking about the 5 things that Jesus tells us not to worry about, which all happen to start with the letter F.
We learned that Jesus tells us not to worry about food, fitness, fashion, or the future, but this week we're talking about something totally different.
That's right. This week we are wrapping up the series with the last F word. This week we're talking about finances. We're talking about money.
As a lot of you know, money can be a big thing that people worry about. People worry they won't have enough. People worry they won't get the things they want or do the things they want to do. Disagreements about money have ruined relationships. And money, if we aren't careful, can become something that overwhelms us with fear.
That's right. But Jesus doesn't want us to live this way. And over the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about the Sermon on the Mount. And you'll remember that the Sermon on the Mount was a message that Jesus gave to teach us how we can live and follow God. But Amani, will you read exactly what Jesus said about finances in the Sermon on the Mount?
Sure. Matthew 6:19 through 24 says, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will also be."
So Jesus is telling us that we cannot serve both God and money. And some of you are probably wondering, well, Nate and Amani, what does that have to do with worry? We're supposed to be talking about worry. Well, the thing is, the next sentence that Jesus says after the verses Amani just read is this. He says, "Therefore, do not worry about your life." See, Jesus is saying that one of the ways we cannot worry about our life is by having a very healthy view of finances.
Yeah, Jesus is telling us that we shouldn't worry about money or make money more important than God, but Jesus did not say that we shouldn't make smart financial decisions. This week, we asked a few of our leaders to share something they wish they knew about money when they were in high school or junior high, and this is what they had to say.
The best tip I can give you in regards to finances is do not go off the balance in your account. It doesn't matter what your income is. It matters what bills are going to be coming out. So take whatever that balance is, subtract all the different income, all the different bills and responsibilities that you have, whether it's once a month, every 2 weeks, or once a week. If you take all the responsibilities and bills out first, and then you see what your balance is, that will give you an idea of how much you have as far as spending money. Because if you go off the account balance, it can be very deceiving. And you always want to make sure that you pay your bills and your responsibilities first before you do all your wants and excitements.
So the one thing that I wished I knew when I was in junior high, high school, was how important it is to stay out of debt. I got in debt, a lot of debt, at a really young age, right after college, which I know is kind of not what we're talking about here, but just understanding finances and understanding how to stay out of debt. And being in the amount of debt that I was in at such a young age was really, really hard to get out of, and really, really hard to live my life, because all I was focused on was just paying every bill that came in. So I would just encourage you guys, as you start your lives, junior year, high school, and then on into college, whatever, staying out of debt is probably the best thing I could tell you guys going forward.
I think the most important thing that I've learned about money is that it's really helped for me to understand where it's going. I don't think I have anything to say about like buy this or don't buy that or save in this way or save in that way. But I think the one thing that I can say is that when I started keeping track of how I spent my money, it really helped me understand where my priorities were and what I was putting my time and energy and my resources towards. And I was able to sort of think about, is that really what I want to be spending all my money on? I didn't even realize that I spent so much on fast food or on random things like that. So if I could suggest one thing, it would be to take about a month and sort of track what you're spending your money on. I think it tells you a lot about your own habits and a lot about where your priorities are and if they're really where you think that they are. So yeah, those are my thoughts.
Hey everybody, it's time for closing thoughts, and me and Amani just wanted to share that one of the most amazing things we've learned in our marriage when it comes to finances is that God always provides. And I know that sounds a little bit cliche, I know that sounds like something people just sort of say, but it's true. We've seen God provide in the most amazing ways.
Yeah, it's true. When Nathan and I got married, we were in college, we've seen God provide for us in awesome ways, in ways like paying off tuition and we didn't know how we were going to pay, and paying bills we didn't know how we were going to pay, or God just showed up in huge ways when we were in college.
Yeah, and I know that thought might be a little far out, like, hey Nate, I'm in junior high and high school, I'm not really thinking about getting married and God providing for me and my spouse. And I get that, but the most amazing thing is, whether you are in junior high, whether you're a young married couple, or whether you're super old, a truth that's super important to hold on to is that God is a provider. It's in his nature. We talk a lot about the way that we're sort of wired. One of the ways that God is wired is that he's generous and he provides. And we've seen God show up so many times. And so in times when you worry about money, whether it's you're saving up for something fun to do over the summer, whether it's saving up for college, or whether it's way down the road when you're talking about having a family, I want you guys to always remember that God really does provide in the most amazing ways. And guys, one other thing we wanted to talk to you guys about was the recent news about Summer in the Sun. Many of you heard from either a post that me and Amani put out there or from your parents that Summer in the Sun this year is canceled. And we just wanted to take a minute at the back end of this video and talk to you guys about that, because we know you, like us, are extremely disappointed about that decision. And while we all understand why that decision was made in light of everything that's going on in the world with this pandemic, it doesn't change the fact that we're extremely sad and disappointed.
Yeah, I would definitely say Summer in the Sun is some of my favorite memories from when I was in high school to into adulthood. I look forward to Summer in the Sun every year. So hearing that news, I was so bummed for you guys, especially our seniors. I know that this was your last chance to go, and I just want you guys to know that we are so disappointed, and it is super normal and super okay for you to feel sad and feel disappointed right now.
Yeah, and all of us, not just Amani and I, but all of our leaders here at Smash, we're thinking of really creative ways to make some awesome things happen for those seniors. We're not going to let this senior year kind of go by without you feeling celebrated or feeling like there's an awesome opportunity for you. So stay posted on that. And also, as far as all of us at Smash, we look forward to these retreat experiences. And I want you to know that I can't share any details now, but we are already cooking up with our team some amazing things for the future. So as soon as this pandemic clears out, we can go as a group and have an amazing retreat where we connect with each other and connect with God. So stay posted on those things. Don't lose hope. The future is bright, but just know that we are sad with you guys. And if you want to reach out and talk about Summer in the Sun or anything else that's kind of going on, you know that you can reach out to Amani or I or any of the leaders in Smash. We love you guys. Have a good week.
Bye.